Good after, well, I guess it's still morning, sorry. At my time it's still morning, barely. So Four Corners Chicken Farmer here. I wanted to tell you my funny story about my chickens. So if you guys remember from my previous video, I said that I had originally bought 15 chickens. And as they were growing, somehow it got stuck into my head that if it was a rooster, it would have the little dangly things growing out. So I'm like, okay, I don't know where I got that from, but apparently I got that from somewhere. And so, okay, fine, whatever. So as my chickens got older, I started looking at them, and more of them are having these little dangly things at the bottom. So I'm like, oh, that's not good, because then that means a lot of my chickens are roosters. So I started giving some away to a friend, and then, you know, as the other ones started growing older, I'm like, I have 10 chickens left, and every single one of them have these little dangly things that are growing. I'm like, that means I have one hen. So I looked on Craigslist, found this lady who was selling some chickens that she raised. She takes them to the fair and shows them. So they're most like show chickens, but they do lay eggs. So I went and saw them, and I looked at them, and I'm like, those are chickens? Or those are roosters? Or sorry, I'm like, those are hens? And she's like, yeah, is there something wrong? And I said, well, I thought somehow that, I don't know where I got it from, but that they had the dangly things, they are roosters. She starts laughing. Of course, I start laughing too, because I feel like an idiot. But, so she's like, no. She said, roosters, you know, will have longer tail feathers. This is what she was telling me. So I'm like, oh, okay. I said, so then I might have more hens than I think I do at the house. So I said, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go home and look at them. Went home, looked at them, called my coworker. He's like, nope, that's a hen, that's a hen, that's a hen, that's a hen. You got 9 hens and 1 rooster. I'm like, well, that's great. So I might have given away some of my hens. I'm like, dang it. So anyway, yeah, felt like a total idiot. But she helped me out. She was nice and sweet. So so now I have 9 hens and 1 rooster. And now you know that just because they have little dangly things, they're not roosters. So, anyway, so I want to share that story with you because I thought it was pretty funny. Apparently, some people say that you could tell a rooster as it grows older by the neck hairs, and if they're more pointed than round, then they're a rooster, and if they're rounded, then they're hens. Some people will look at the chicken, like the baby chicks, wing feathers, and tell you, oh, this is a rooster, this is a hen, this is a rooster. Others say you can't tell that way. Some people say the only way you can tell is if they lay an egg or not. But unless you're out there watching 24/7 for them to lay an egg, that might be a little impossible. So someone told me recently that if the egg is pointed on one end, you know, more pointy than round, then it's a rooster, and if it's rounder, it's a hen. I don't know. But anyway, I haven't tried out those theories. So I wanted to share my story with you and give you guys a good laugh, but also to let you know that just because they have little dangly things, they're not roosters.